Hi, my name is Nana and welcome to my channel, A Puzzling Lamb. It's finally time for this year's Christmas video, and just like last year, I'm putting together a Wentworth puzzle in real time. This time, it's this beautiful puzzle from the newest Christmas collection, and I was very kindly gifted this puzzle from Wentworth. So it's called Painterly Ornaments by Tina Lavoy, which I am probably pronouncing incorrectly. So it's a 240 piece puzzle and it's really beautiful. But before we get into it, I want to show you my entire Wentworth collection. And I have a lot and I've decided to separate them into two piles. So the first stack is all the puzzles I also had last year, and I'm going to try to go through these rather quickly. And in case you've just watched my video from last year, I'm going to leave some timestamps down below so you can skip this pile if you want. But there are some really amazing puzzles in here. And first, let's take a look at the small mini ones I have. So I have this one, the puzzle that pines for your attention, a 40-piece puzzle in their extra difficult line. So a lot of the pieces are exactly the same shape. And oh, actually, I have already filmed me putting together the puzzle for this video. And in that, I talk about the colors of the old Wentworth boxes. And you can see here, this is not the really signature gray and plum color that they use now, but it's this sand and reddish brown. So yeah, just remember this, I talk about it later. But it's a really cute small puzzle. And then I have a Christmas cracker puzzle, balloon ride with Santa, 40 pieces. You can see here. Oh, if it wants to focus. Like that, I think. Really cute. I love these Christmas cracker puzzles, or just in general, they're mini puzzles. They're really great. Then we have this one, which is the puzzle I did in last year's video. I will link it up there if you want to watch, if you haven't watched it yet and you want to watch this one before you watch this video. But you can see it's a really beautiful wintry scene, countryside, snow. Lovely puzzle. You can see that in great detail in my video from last year. Then I have this one, 240 pieces on the line. Also really beautiful Christmas puzzle. I think I've done that twice now, actually. This is one of the very first Wentworth puzzles I bought. The Trendsetter, 250 pieces. And this one I have also done quite a few times. And even though it's only 250 pieces, this puzzle is really difficult. It's a really nice challenge, and I wouldn't need it with more pieces, but it's super cute, super fun. A lot of penguins to put together. Then we have this one, Mary and Bride, 500 pieces, and I actually did this one again recently, and it's just such a magical Christmas puzzle. I really love it, and I'm really happy that I have it with 500 pieces. I think it would be too easy with 250 pieces because it's not a difficult image. But yeah, it's just, it doesn't really get more Christmassy than this. I love it. One that is enough with 250 pieces is this one. This was also one of the first ones I bought. So this is Almond Blossom, a Vincent van Gogh. So you can see it's not the easiest image, but it's really lovely to do as a wooden puzzle. Then we have this one, 250 pieces. I think I bought this one on sale one time, Portrait of Women, and I love this puzzle. I would have loved it with 500 pieces because even though it's just very reddish and brown, there are a lot of different patterns that are really easy to pull out. So it's a really easy puzzle. And really fun. Then we have this one, 250 pieces. I think I actually bought this one at the same time as the one I just showed you. Wishes in the Air. Also really fun, more abstract image. Loved it. Then we have this one, 500 pieces, Eye of the Tiger, which is one I got for Christmas one year. So I'm really in love with this image. And this artist, Anita. Oh, yeah, I am not going to try and pronounce that, but please look her up on Instagram. She has such amazing art. I don't think I'm going to put up those cards I usually do. They are just a lot of work to do, and I really want to get this video out for you. So if there are any of these puzzles you want to know more about, know the artist if you can't see it when I show the puzzle here, just ask in the comments and I'll tell you everything I know about the puzzle. Then this one, also one of the first ones I got. So I think I got this one at the same time as the one with the penguins. Cherry Blossom Girl, 500 pieces. Also really, really beautiful. Also quite difficult. I actually can't remember if I've only done this once. I feel like I've done it twice, but I think it's time. I think I'm probably going to do this around springtime again. And then the last one that I also had last year is this. Oh, it's heavy. 1,000-piece Wheelbarrow Garden. A lovely puzzle. I bought this, I think, for 40% off. Because I don't think that Wentworth's 1,000-piece puzzles are expensive, but it is a lot of money. So I bought this when it was on sale, and it's just beautiful, the perfect difficulty level for a 1,000-piece puzzle. Yeah, can't recommend this image enough. I have absolutely no idea if they still have this image, but it's so much fun. Oh, and really, really heavy. Okay, so now we get into the puzzles that are new this year. Oh, actually, I have some that are not new this year, but I bought them during their Christmas sale last year, after I filmed the video last year. So we have this 143 pieces cracker puzzle, Son of a Nutcracker. And it's an extra difficult puzzle. I think I must have some pictures of this I can put up on screen, where you can see that a lot of the pieces, like there are only a few different piece shape types, and within each type the pieces are completely interchangeable, and then coupled with this very difficult image, it makes 143 pieces seem like a lot. And they do make extra difficult puzzles with even more pieces. I think for me 143 is enough. It was a nice challenge, but it never ended up being frustrating, and I think I might feel that if it were more pieces. But really lovely image and really fun with this packaging. I mean, this could just be a part of one's Christmas decorations. And then I'm just going to switch around here. Then I at the same time bought this one, 250 piece, the Jumper. A really, really fun, slightly different Christmas image. And even though there are a lot of just like background here, it wasn't very difficult. There are actually some color changes in it, and it is only 250 pieces. Perfect size for this image, I think. Really, really fun image. Loved it. Bought that at the Christmas sale. I'm looking forward to the Christmas sale this year. I might end up buying some more. And then I bought this one at the same time. Wasn't part of the sale, but if I remember correctly, they also had just 10% off all the other Christmas puzzles. So I bought this 12 Days Quilt in 500 pieces. One of my favorite Wentworth puzzles ever. And I feel like I have a lot of puzzles that are one of my favorites ever, Wentworth puzzles. But it was just so much fun to put together, to pick out each of these 12 sections. And I like that it's a little bit of a different Christmas image. So it's very obviously Christmas. I mean, it's the 12 days of Christmas, but the colors are not screaming Christmas. So yeah, I really like it. You could really do this all year round. You can always do Christmas puzzles all year round. I do, but you know what I mean. And this also had one of my favorite whimsies of all my Wentworth puzzles. So you obviously had some that were themed to the song. You also had some that were just general Christmas themed. But then there were also some sewing. I've always not quite known how to say that word. Quilted. It's a quilt. So there are some, I believe, like, you know, thread spools. Do you call that? You know, that it was really greatly themed whimsy pieces. Really can recommend this. And I love that I got it in 500 pieces. Yeah, seriously, one of my favorites ever. I don't know if they still have this. I think perhaps it was part of a sale they had recently. Go check it out. If they still have it, buy it. It's amazing. And then let's jump to the newest Wentworth puzzles I bought. I bought this in November. I haven't even shown it in a haul video yet. It's not a Christmas puzzle. It's this one, The Soul of the Rose. And it is, like that. It is quite different from all my other puzzles. You know, it's classical art. And it's not an image that I would normally buy if it were a normal cardboard puzzle. But I just, that's how to explain this. There's just something about wooden puzzles where classical art like this, it just fits. It fits perfectly. And I also like that. I think it's going to be quite difficult. And I like that with my wooden puzzles because, as I said, it is a lot of money to spend on a puzzle. So I really don't mind that it takes a longer time. So yeah, I would never buy this as a cardboard puzzle, but as a wooden puzzle, I really think it's perfect. And I love the colors in this one. I don't know what to say. I love it. I haven't done it yet, so I'm really looking forward to that. And then my favorite puzzle, I think perhaps of all puzzles I got this year, not just Wentworth puzzles. I haven't put it together yet, but it's this 1,000-piece puzzle, Sheep Country, that I have been wanting for a long time, ever since I first saw it. And I think they've had this image for a long time. And one of the reasons it took me so long to get it is because I knew I wanted it with 1,000 pieces. And then, I can't remember, a few months ago, they had it for, perhaps it was 30% off, but then there was also a code that could give you an extra 10% off and free shipping. So I had to buy it. It's so beautiful. I'm really looking forward to trying it. I don't quite know when I'm going to do it because I need to have a lot of time to put it together to really enjoy it. And I think it's going to be rather difficult. A lot of the puzzle is just like colors, but it's so beautiful. I love it. Oh, and also, like the other 1,000-piece puzzle, really heavy. So, the next stack of puzzles, let me just move it over here. Oh, we are not done at all yet. So this stack of puzzles is all puzzles I got this year from Wentworth that they gifted to me, which I'm really grateful for. First, we have some mini puzzles. I have this 40-piece, the Pink Peach Tree, a Vincent van Gogh puzzle. Again, I love these mini puzzles. They're just perfect for if you have like half an hour or something where you don't know what to do. And oh, this one I have to show you. This is with their new freeform card, which I think was new this year. So this is where you have like these really random swirly pieces. And then I got this one, Tawny Owl Toadstools, also 40 pieces. Beautiful image. I would actually really love to have this in 250 pieces or even 500 pieces. It's really beautiful. And actually, now that I remember, when I got these two mini puzzles, I also got another one. I did do that one, but I gifted it to my mom, so I don't have it anymore. If I remember, I'll put up a picture of what it was. It was with some tigers, I believe, also really beautiful. Then we have 3 Christmas crackers that I got here when they released their newest Christmas collection. So we have this 12 Days of Christmas again, 40 pieces. So it's this Christmas tree with ornaments, 12 ornaments, one for each of the 12 days in the song. And I've done this already, and it's a really fun, beautiful puzzle. Then we have this really cute one, Snowman. It's simply called. Look how cute that is. And these small Christmas cracker puzzles are shaped puzzles. This one is 32 pieces, but 32 wonderful pieces it is. Then we have 3, I actually don't know how you say this in English, Maggie? I don't know. It's the 3 wise men, we call them in Denmark. So again, 40 pieces, and I really love this because of those different patterns that are in it. Such a fun puzzle to put together. Really beautiful. I already think I've done this at least twice now, actually. The next one wasn't actually gifted as such to me. It's one that I won from them. They had a competition in December last year, and they actually have it again this year, where you can win one of the puzzles from this, again, the 12 Days of Christmas line they have here. I can't remember how many there are. Do they have 9 now? I think they had 8 last year, so it was 8 separate competitions where I could win one of the puzzles, and I won day 4. So it's just called 4 Calling Birds. I think all the puzzles in this line are by the artist Rachel Arbuckle. You can see that here. It's really beautiful. Also some quite different colors for a Christmas puzzle. I really like that. And this white tree here in the middle is actually a cutout. And I love that. I have 2 more puzzles coming that have cutouts like this. And I really hope it's something they will continue to do, puzzles with cutouts like that. It's such a fun, different experience putting together. So yeah, really beautiful. Let me see, I'm starting to run out of space to put my puzzles. Then we have this one, Kew Gardens, 240 piece. So it's this botanical garden, and I really fell in love with this one because it reminds me very much of a local botanical garden near me that I visited a lot of times. So it has like a, what do you call that? Oh, I know it. Yeah, great big glass building with plants inside. Why can't I remember what that's called? I'm probably going to remember while I edit this video. Anyway, and a rose garden like this. And yeah, it just really reminded me of that. So I was really happy to get this puzzle. Again, this was gifted to me. This and all the rest I'm going to show you were gifted to me by Wentworth. But amazing puzzle. And I really, really love this artist. You can see quite different art style. Really love that. Then I have this one, Loveliness of Ladybugs, 250 pieces. And as you can see, quite a difficult image. But what's really interesting about this is that this also comes with the extra difficult cut. So you can choose between that and then this one, which is the normal cut with whimsy pieces and the more, standard puzzle piece shapes. So I really like that, how you can really customize. You really have a lot of choice. And I just thought that the image itself was difficult enough, and I really do love the normal piece cut with whimsy pieces. This one obviously had a lot of ladybugs in it, and it was difficult. I'm not going to say this was an easy puzzle, but it was very doable. So please don't be too intimidated by this. It was actually really fun to do such a difficult image. I don't think I would have liked it with the extra difficult cut. I think it would perhaps have been too frustrating, as I mentioned with the other one. This one is right here. With this one, it was fine with 140 pieces. Extra difficult, I don't need it with 250. But with the normal cut, it was really, really fun. And I can really recommend, if you're curious about the extra difficult cut, to find one of the smaller piece counts, even just one of the, really small, like 40 pieces like this, just to get a sense of if you enjoy it and if you want to try one with this many pieces. For me, this was fine with the normal cut and a really fun image. Then we have this one, and I'm simply not going to pronounce it because I know it's wrong, but you can see it here. And this is really, really beautiful, and I've seen puzzles by this artist on other brands, other cardboard puzzles, and I always really loved it. Never gotten around to buying them. They also look quite difficult, but when I saw that Wentworth had a puzzle with this artist, I just knew I had to have it, so I could try this artist out, and it was just perfect for a wooden puzzle because, no, the image is not the easiest, but it really wasn't difficult as a wooden puzzle with 250 pieces. And I mean, just look at the colors. So beautiful. And this also had some of the most beautiful whimsy pieces I've seen in a Wentworth puzzle. I'll put up some pictures of it here. And yeah, loved it, loved it, loved it. The next one, I think I got at the same time as the other one, Playfully Tangled. This octopus, 250 pieces. Also a really beautiful puzzle. This one also had a really interesting cut. I'll show you a picture. So it had like a whale or fish tail, but then the pieces around the whimsy made it look like water splashing up, like the fish or whale had just, jumped in the water. Really fun. Loved that image. And then for one of my favorite puzzles, again, I said I have several favorite puzzles this year, but just look at this Ray of Sunshine. So beautiful. And this is by the artist Hello Angel, and it's so beautiful. You can see also this here are cutouts, and of course the image is shaped, and it was just so much fun. 400 pieces, and it wasn't the easiest puzzle I've done, but it really wasn't that difficult. So you can see you can easily divide it into these 3 sections. And even though here the whole thing is yellow, you can see each like ray of sunshine have a different pattern. So it was actually quite easy to do and just so beautiful. They have several puzzles with this artist. I have done one, an owl, that is actually a puzzle of my mother's that I've borrowed from her one time. And I'll put a picture up of that. I found a puzzle secondhand, one of their older ones, a fish by Hello Angel, and that one also had a really interesting cut where it actually kind of matched the image. I'll put up a picture. It's difficult to explain. Really beautiful. I don't have that puzzle with me anymore. I think I talk about, when I put together the puzzle, I talk about one of the reasons why I don't have that puzzle anymore. As I said, it's one of the older ones, so it was with a different color box than this one. But yeah, I really seriously can't recommend this puzzle enough. It's so beautiful. And then we're down to the last puzzle. And this is also from the new Christmas collection. And again, one of my favorites of this year. So it's this Woodland Wreath. And it's a shaped puzzle with a cutout. And just look how beautiful and how cute this is. It's 300 pieces. And yeah, it's really great. I was considering doing this for this video, but I figured it would be too difficult. It would take too long to film. And I won't say it's difficult, but you know, it is 300 pieces. It's a little bit more than the one I'm going to do in this video. And also just, you know, all this, I had a lot of those blue colors left at the end, and also with this uneven edge did added to the challenge. But it was such a lovely experience. I'm definitely going to do this one again, perhaps even already this season. Yeah, really beautiful. Cannot recommend it enough. But that was all my Wentworth puzzles. I got a lot of new ones this year. Thank you so much to Wentworth for gifting so many to me. But the one I'm looking forward to doing most, and the one that's probably going to end up being my favorite Wentworth puzzle of all time, is this one. I'm really looking forward to it. And I am definitely going to share on Instagram once I do this one, so make sure to follow me on Instagram. But for now I need to find the right puzzle here. Yeah. For now, let's jump in to the footage of me putting this beautiful puzzle together in real time. So, as always, and in case you haven't watched my Wentworth video from last year, let's take a closer look at the box. So first off, it's made of really sturdy cardboard. On the front, you have the Wentworth logo, the name of the puzzle, painterly ornaments, and the name of the artist, Tina Lavoie. I'm really sorry, Tina, I'm pronouncing your name incorrectly. Probably. Then you have the number of pieces, 240 pieces, premium quality, laser cut wooden jigsaw featuring our charming whimsy pieces. And then, of course, you have an image of the image. Then on the back, you have some more information about Wentworth. You can pause to read. And you can see this lovely signature plum color of Wentworth's. Now, I have actually previously owned some older Wentworth puzzles I have found secondhand, and with those, the boxes, instead of this gray, it was like a sand color and then a reddish brown. I really prefer these colors, and I hope, Wentworth, that you are never going to change them, because right now my stack of Wentworth puzzles looks beautiful. And honestly, not the only reason, but one of the reasons that I've sold the older puzzles I had is because they really don't match these new ones. So yeah, please don't change this color. Then on the sides, here you can see, again you can see that when the puzzle is on your shelf, you can see both the gray and the plum color here. It's really beautiful. You have the Wentworth logo, and again, name of the puzzle, picture of the puzzle, number of pieces. You have the size of the finished puzzle. This one is 25 by 25 centimeters. And then my only slight, very small complaint about the boxes here is that you have the barcode and these standard warning stuff here. And I do wish that this part here were perhaps on the back of the box or just on one of the other sides, because when I have my puzzles on a shelf, it does ruin the aesthetics quite a bit that I can see that barcode and warning stuff. But it's a small thing. Then on the opposite side here, you again have a little bit about the company, made in Great Britain. Ingenious cuts, charming whimsies, devilish fun. And on the other two sides, it's just the Wentworth logo. So I really love this design. I think it's nice and simplistic. And yeah, my only complaint is that the barcode is on this side. But otherwise, I love these boxes. The size is a nice size for 240 pieces. It's also the same box size as the 500 pieces, But if you go up to 1,000, as you saw when I showed you my collection, the boxes do get bigger. And I believe if you have some smaller sizes, I don't know if you can get like 100 or 150, the boxes also do get smaller. But now let's open up the box. And you can see the pieces come in this beautiful cloth bag with the Wentworth logo. There's a little thank you note here with some more information. So again, here you can pause to read all of this. They actually, and I don't know when they started doing this, but you can see they have this little where you can put on the date when you finish the puzzle, and if you have any comments on it. That's also really fun. Now, normally, let's just move this. I would already now be able to smell the wonderful smell of laser cut wooden puzzle pieces. But I don't know if you can hear it from my voice. I am in the middle of a very bad cold, so I can't really smell anything, and I'm really sorry if I sound a bit weird. But anyway, let's get all the pieces out. Oh, I dropped one. I'll get that. Checking that I have all the pieces. I have several times thought I was missing a piece and it was just hiding in the bag. Let me find that piece that went flying. There. Okay. Oh, I just love the sound of these pieces. So, first of all, the first whimsy I see, can you see it like that? Oh, I just love Wentworth's Christmas whimsies. Now, the thickness of the pieces is really lovely, 4 millimeters, and I hope you can see the colors are really bright and saturated. But before I sort this out, let's take a closer look at the image. So I think I'm going to sort out the edge pieces. I'm not sure I'm going to do the edge first. Wentworth do tend to put in some false edges and they don't always connect, so sometimes it's a bit difficult to do the edge first. This part here I'll probably do first, but I do like to put them to the side and then obviously take all the whimsy pieces to one side also. But otherwise, I don't think I'm going to sort anything right away. I'm just going to, as I've probably explained before about wooden puzzles, I'm just going to turn over the pieces and be able to see them all at once. But then I think I'm going to do the red pieces. But let's just take it as it comes. So I'm going to put my picture over here so I can see it. And let's just get started with flipping all the pieces over. So I'm going to put the edge pieces over here. Or what I think are edge pieces. It can sometimes be a bit difficult to check, to feel, to see. See this whimsy here also. So I obviously love doing wooden puzzles all year round, but I just think there's something extra magical about them when it's Christmas puzzles and you do them at Christmas. It's just, I don't know how to explain it, but Christmas and wooden puzzles, they just go together perfectly. It's just so cozy and you really just slow down with a wooden puzzle. I do at least. And then I just also think that the Christmas whimsy pieces are just the best, especially with Wentworth. Now let's see, it looks like there might be a multi-piece whimsy. As you can see, this is the top of a Christmas bauble. Let me put that over to the whimsies and some more Christmas baubles here. And a Christmas tree, more Christmas baubles. This is just a perfect puzzle for me. As I think you might have been able to tell from my intro in the background, I really love Christmas baubles and Christmas decorations in general. So here you can see, this is a piece that at first glance looks like an edge piece, but I don't know if you can see it, it is slightly curved, and a good trick is to just run your finger along the edge that you think might be an edge, and often you can feel if it's not completely straight, but I do think I perhaps put an edge piece over here that wasn't an edge piece, that was supposed to go over to the edge pieces. And I've talked about this before, but often it is easier to do wooden puzzles on a surface like a cloth surface or something that grips the pieces a little bit, because they do slide around more than normal cardboard puzzles. But I do think for me a big part of the experience of a wooden puzzle is the sound, and this sound, you just don't get it if you don't do it on a hard surface like this. Oh, I thought it was the matching piece for that, but it looks like there might be several of these multi-piece whimsy baubles. Oh, I think it's here. Should we put the first pieces together already before I've done sorting? Let's do that. That is so much fun, and I already see the one for this. I think. Yeah, I like that. I really think that's fun. I don't know, I think it's a relatively new thing for Wentworth that they make multi-piece whimsies like that. Or perhaps it's just the many first of my Wentworth puzzles didn't have them by coincidence. But I do really love that. Now I don't quite know how much room I have here for all the pieces and the puzzle for you to see it all in frame here, but we'll take it as it comes. No, I don't think that's an edge piece. Ooh, this is a little bit different. Yeah, that's also really lovely. Just going to remove a dog hair here. Sorry about that. That's just life when you have a dog. Is that... I think we should put it there. Another Christmas tree. I really love the colors in this puzzle. The way that it's mainly blue and wintry and icy, but then there are those pops of red. Really love that. I'm looking forward to seeing how difficult this is going to be, because it is that very, you know, painterly style where the colors and lines flow into each other. So it might be quite difficult. Yeah, I think I'm going to get some issues with space here. The Wentworth tree. I think I mentioned this in my video last year, but I think there used to only be this Wentworth tree whimsy in some of their puzzles, but I think they've started putting them in all of them. I at least have them in, I think, all my recent Wentworth puzzles. But I don't mind that, it's always fun to find. Okay, I think that was it. So let's see. The edge, that top edge where there's actually some green, what do you call that? Some evergreen, snowy evergreen. Let's see. I can put that together. Often when I do the edge, and this is both with wooden puzzles and normal cardboard puzzles, I don't necessarily shape sort the edge, but just putting them all, turning them all around so the edge is actually at the top, or at least at the same side. I find that helps a lot. And see, this is another detail I really like about Wentworth, is that most of their corner pieces are not actually one corner piece, but it's two like edge pieces just put together to make one corner piece. I think that's really fun. So here we have the top corner of the puzzle. Can I find some more of the edge to put together? I see there's actually a bit of purple here in this corner. So I must admit, one thing that's also making this a little bit more difficult is that I've made sure that the light is the best it can be for you on camera, but it does mean that it's not that great for me. Is this not an edge piece? This might not be an edge piece. No, it's going there. And then I'm clearly missing some edge piece, some edge right there. I'm going to find that later. Now there's some of the edge that has this red bubble on it. Oh, and then we can already see that there's going to be a whimsy there. And I think it's this, isn't it? Yes. This Christmas gift. Or what? Like that. That shouldn't have been that difficult to figure out. And another whimsy there. This tree, perhaps. So please, in the comments, let me know what is your relationship with Christmas. Do you celebrate Christmas? Do you love Christmas? Do you hate Christmas? I have a feeling that if you hate Christmas, you're probably not watching this video. Do you do a lot of Christmas puzzles? Do you perhaps have a puzzle advent calendar? I really do love those. This year I have the Pinto or Piecewood Axe advent calendar. I had that one last year also and loved it. And I also love the one this year. And then I have, I think it's from Eurographics. I can't remember the name of it, but it's really wonderful. If I remember, I'll put the name up on the screen and the artist, because it's the same artist that's done all of the images for the calendar, and it's so beautiful. I can't recommend it enough. Now, Wentworth, I think for the second time, have also done an advent calendar that I would love to try. They really look wonderful. I don't think they're expensive when you divide it by 24 and figure out how much each puzzle is. I don't think it's expensive, but it is a lot of money to spend on an advent calendar, to just spend in general. But I would love to try it, and if you have that one, please let me know how it is. I do actually have a thought, have an idea to, in time, in a lot of time, probably a lot of years, I'm going to have enough mini Wentworth puzzles that I bought myself to make my own Wentworth advent calendar. I can't remember how many I have now. I guess I just showed you. I haven't filmed my intro and outro yet, but I guess I've just showed you. So you can see, slowly I'm going to have enough to make my own. I don't think this is an edge piece. This actually going better than I expected, putting together the edge. Oh, does that? Yeah. Another whimsy. I think that's the Wentworth tree that goes here. So you can see here what I mean by the whole thing sliding around a lot easier. But I do love the sound of the wooden pieces as they go into the puzzle. I think I should be able to find this one, but perhaps I just haven't pulled that one out. And this, I think, does go over here a bit. It's just going to rearrange my pieces a bit to give me some more room. Don't think, oh yeah, I do think that's an edge piece. I think that's up here. I don't know how much more of the edge I'm going to put together now. I say as I put in more edge pieces. So there's actually a lot of color differences in this background. I just got the corner here, but oh, I think this is all wrong. This is that corner, and this is that corner. So like that. Yeah. So that might be one of those edge pieces that doesn't really have an edge to it, that's just either just a tiny point or a very, very small amount of edge. But I can't see it right now, so I'm just going to wait a bit. Now these go together. Yeah, it is starting to look like something. Perhaps I am going to do most of the edge now. Is that? Yeah. I think that might actually be a true corner piece. Now, as you can see, I've already started putting in the whimsy pieces. I know there are some people who likes to wait with the whimsy pieces and put them in right at the end. That's also something that would create an extra challenge. Oh, why can't I get that to fit now? But I do like to put them in as I go. I think it's fun to recognize that, you know, how to explain. So like I could see here, recognize, oh, there's going to go a whimsy there, and then find it. And then also, always when I take pictures, I feel like, is it really that long? Oh, these go together, of course. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I always take pictures of my, well, basically all my puzzles, but when I take pictures of my wooden puzzles, I always take out all the whimsies, so I can do a picture with the whimsies lying around the edge of the finished puzzle and some pictures of the whimsies on their own. We have a complete side. And then I could just, you know, take apart the rest of the puzzle and put in its box. But I always like to put them back in before taking the whole puzzle apart. So I do get that experience of having the otherwise completed puzzle, but just putting in all the whimsies. We are almost there with the edge. Another completed edge. So I definitely am missing an edge piece there. Let's see. And one there. But then I feel like I should be able to do a bit more up here. But I don't think I have the rest for that part. But I think that was pretty good. That I was able to put that much of the edge together. So let's see, I think I'm going to find most of the red pieces and just put them over here. Some are hiding behind my decorations here. There's actually quite a lot now that I got them all together like this. See, this is for something up here. There, perhaps? Yeah. Okay, so one of the baubles, let me just take the box for you. This one I think is pretty recognizable. So I think I'm going to find most of that. Okay, I say that and then I find 3 pieces for that one. This one has that feather going down. Found another. Now, one thing I do love about Wentworth. So, okay, let me start another place. A lot of wooden puzzle brands use pieces that are completely, the piece shape is completely wonky, completely random, which is also really fun. I really do enjoy that. But I do like with Wentworth that, as you can see, the puzzle pieces are genuinely, puzzle piece shaped. And then you have all the whimsy pieces, which then creates, some weird shapes for the pieces going around the whimsy pieces. But I do like that the general shape have these innies and outies are puzzle piece shaped. I don't know, it just makes it feel more like a puzzle that's then been elevated by making it into a wooden puzzle. It's not an experience that is completely different from doing a normal puzzle. It's just an elevated puzzling experience. But I don't know, what do you prefer? I think that's up here, yeah. Right? No? Nope. Like that. Oh, there's a bow. So you can see here, there's a red bow there also. I think I have some pieces for that. That one. And these, what do you call that? Ribbon. There's some ribbon pieces. I have more ribbon pieces. Don't understand that piece. Really love all the different patterns that are in these baubles. So even though there aren't that many colors, there are a lot of different patterns. Another whimsy piece here. And I say there aren't a lot of different colors, there actually are. It's just right when you look at it, it's very blue and white and red. But then, there's a little bit of purple there. There's some gold, orangey colors. Really beautiful. Oh, I think this one. Yeah, and then... is this? No. This piece I think should be quite obvious. Oh, this one is quite obviously supposed to go here. Oh, how is this supposed to go? I think that's supposed to go like that. I think this is actually not a red bauble. I think that's a gold one that just has a little bit of red around the edge there. And this one. Oh, I think that's part of the ribbon. I think those are ribbon pieces. No, not ribbon, bow. Part of the bow. This is part of the ribbon. And some more bow. I really feel like I should be able to find that one. I probably haven't pulled it out. Now there's obviously going to go whimsy piece there. There's this one. And I think that one... No, this is all the way up there. Okay. See, it fits all the way up here. And then this, I think, goes there. Just gonna move it one piece at a time here, I think is easiest. And then it actually connects with the edge. Like so. It would be lovely to find that piece. Again, I think this would probably be a bit easier if I had better lighting, but you know. That's just how it is when filming. I actually also, the puzzle I did last year for this video, I haven't done since, and I actually think I'm going to, it's here. I'm going to do it this Christmas season once again, because it is a different experience putting it together for a video. You know, I have to sit here and think of stuff to say and always check that the video is still going, that I'm still recording, that everything is still in frame. You know, there are a lot of things to think about. So even though this is a wonderful experience right now putting together, it is slightly different than if I was doing it just on my own. Okay, I think I need to choose another color. Perhaps there's a rather white Christmas bauble down here. I think this is for up there. sometimes with wooden pieces, you do need an extra hand to put in the piece. And I know there are people who don't like wooden puzzles because can be a little bit difficult to get the pieces in sometimes, and you know, they slide apart or stuff like that. But I do really love the way the pieces just fall into place. I mean, it is just a completely different experience than putting together a cardboard puzzle. So this is where I'm going to leave you for today. Part 2 should be out in only a couple of days, so make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss it. And if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, it really does help a lot. See you next time.